Wow, big leap here. Yep. Uh, what all do I say? Lost for words. How's everyone doing? Hope you're doing good. It's always good to hear. This is the Tea Time with Friend live stream. So, hope you guys are having a good time tonight. Hopefully I can answer as many of you guys' questions as I can. Let's just have fun with this, okay? So, this is legitimately just Tea Time with Friend, except we're doing it live, and that's fun. And yeah, let's just do our best with that. I'm just gonna have a juice box. Alright, so if you guys have any questions or if you want to type anything to chat, I am open to answer any of your questions or do a rant about anything that you guys want me to rant about. Yeah, so once again, let's just have a good time with it. If you guys are watching this on YouTube regularly, be sure to listen live next time. There will be a video version of this coming up, so if you guys want to watch that one, I'm perfectly fine with that. So this one will be a little bit longer than a regular Tea Times Run video. Now, let's start off with a topic. Planning where to begin for the start of this. Yeah, let's just have fun with this one today. Now, what do I want to start off by talking about? Let's see, we've already in school. A lot of people wanted me to talk about music again, so let's go back to the original thing about music. No tea with me today. Orange juice. Orange juice is a lot nicer in my opinion, but tea is always a good option. Now you see, this thing back with music is, I've talked about sellout bands and stuff. Let's move on to a little bit more creative titles, such as this one was requested by someone, so I have to talk about it. Kids Bop. I applaud myself for that one. So Kids Bop is essentially a bunch of kids who make music that they took from other people and sing it because they're kids. And yeah. So yeah, that's essentially it. Yep, that's it with Kids Bop. It's all like, it's not, it sounds like a good idea, but it's truly not. It's just squandering what other people's quote unquote greatness and making just useless, I can't believe I'm saying this, people with no talent, people that are not going to really go through with a music career because their singing has the range of taking a teaspoon and hitting it against your knee. Useless, and it doesn't hurt. Like, the music, like, the kids, they can't sing. Why I said it doesn't hurt is because you don't really listen to it. It doesn't have, like, a gigantic fan base like most of these guys. Listening to Justin Bieber's like taking a bulldozer to the head, but with Kids Bop, it's a little bit different because of that main reason. It's not bad. It's not good either. They're not talented, but they're not untalented. I hope I'm getting across here. Like the kids, like they do their best, but it's not good stuff. And that's the main thing here. The kids aren't doing anything that's spectacular. They're just taking someone else's work and turning it into their own. Lots of people have done that before. I like a lot of parody songs, for an example. But they're changing it up enough for me to want to listen to it. And sometimes they're quite funny. Sometimes they're really good. So what do I say from here about Kids Bop? I can't say an awful lot more. Because they're not good. They will never be good. They will never have a huge fan base, and they'll never be that exciting. And that's the main thing here. They're not exciting people. They will never be. And that's the thing. if you want to do music, they could have parodied them all and made it about like children's things. That would have been a little bit more interesting. Not good, but interesting at least. Even then, I would have just piqued my interest a little. And been like, hey, you're making a parody of Wrecking Ball as a 5-year-old. Sounds amazing. That has to be the most pedophilic thing someone's ever said, ever. But that's the thing, like, don't even make a music video around it. Kids can't dance that well. Kids can't sing that well. There's some talented people out there that are kids, but most of them are just meh. And I don't care. Alrighty, so if anybody wants to type into what I want to say, want to get some viewers in here, if anybody wants to come, be really nice. Alright. Yeah, that's mostly about all I've got to say about kids. About speaking about children, scrolling through channels lately, I've noticed all these kids shows, and I found that most of them are crap. Yeah, I'm not a children's show fan. Hurrah, hooray! Look at me and my old self. Body of a young guy. Look like a young guy. Body of an 80-year-old. Ugh. So what all are we going to talk about? Right. So flipping through channels, you notice all these kid shows. They're not good. Like, just by peeking from what I remember when I was a kid, I vaguely remember a bunch of these shows. Like, I remember SpongeBob. That used to be okay, I guess. Nothing truly spectacular for me, but I could live with it. And then all these other shows, like, they just... Not a lot of these shows these days are that interesting. And that's the main thing. You have to really make me interested if you want me to watch a show like that. Like, flipping through channels, I noticed a show, Gravity Falls. I was like, hey, you know what? For a kid's show, this is also quite a little bit smart. I know it's nostalgic. Craig's talking about. I'm like, should I watch it? And then I noticed the elephant in the room, Disney. And I made a commitment never to watch anything by Disney unless I really, really have to. The Star Wars, I might see it. Even though it's Disney. The worst company, in my opinion. One of the worst. Just because it's so mind-numbingly stupid. The twists and fairy tales are stupid, and I'm probably going to get the most hate for saying this, but Frozen was a god-awful movie, and I wish it was never made. Do you know why? First off, music. Music was not very good. I can sing those songs too, and it's not that hard to do stuff like that. So, that's the main thing here. If you're going to make something like that, at least make it half an interesting. Like, if I'm gonna watch something, at least make it for people like me. Like, most people that went out and saw the movie, I'm like, dude, you're like 16, you're like 18, why are you watching Disney? And they're like, it wasn't that bad. I haven't seen Frozen, but what I've heard, it's just Disney getting people hyped up, producing something, and then just running away. I've seen what the movie looks like. It's not impressive. Like, it's just not impressing to me. What they did was that I've never heard of this Frozen thing. Is it like a fairy tale or something? Something that doesn't interest me in the very, very slightest. And that's mostly what I've got to say about that. Like, if you want to pull in the audience, choose a proper target. I know you want to get everybody in, but pick one target and you'll be able to get everybody in that target in, because they'll all talk about it. Someone at 16, if they were to watch Frozen, most people at that age won't be interested in Disney. So pick a target audience, Disney, and then we'll come in and see it more. That's the main thing I'm trying to get across. Back on the kid shows. Yeah, so I was flipping through, saw SpongeBob, and I decided, hey, it might be a little bit interesting. Let's see what all happens in it. It was boring. Yeah, really boring. It didn't have anything that I really wanted to see. And that's what disappointed me, taking one of my oldest childhood memories and just making it uninteresting. And that's the main thing here. You can't make something like that, make it uninteresting, and then not do anything about it. Like, let's say, what other children's shows were there? I recall Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends. That was really fun. And you know what? Sometimes my parents would watch it and they had a fun time. Like, this is what I'm saying. Pick a target audience as well for a children's show. Don't have like teenagers watching My Little Pony. Ugh, gonna get hate for this. What a garbage show. Has nothing interesting that I want to see in it. It's just boring, 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 boring. And there's nothing for me there. Nothing for anyone there. I don't get why boys like it. It just doesn't make sense to me. Grown men go to My Little Pony conventions and are like, hey, these guys are quite cool. You should watch it. Why aren't you watching it? Do you not like it? Well, then you're just a hater. No, I'm not a. I'm hating My Little Pony. Why? Because it's not interesting. Just because, like, the main thing here is My Little Pony. Nothing interesting happens in the show from all that I know about it. It's just a bunch of, lack of a better word, ponies. For girls who are 3. Why would 3-year-old girls and men have the same thing in common? That's something that just doesn't connect. And why would it ever? Now, continuing on. Boom. 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 Continuing on from here. Now, back on the My Little Pony subject. What in the show am I missing? Like, I'll look it up on the internet right now. Like, well, what do men like in My Little Pony? But what is there that I am missing? And other people are just, hey, it's actually not that bad. Is it the message? What's the message? What are they trying to promote? Like, when you truly make something like that, it won't work. And I'm going to elaborate on this right now. With a show like My Little Pony, it doesn't work exactly when you're making it for grown men or just boys in general. It's not the target that you're aiming for, which is why I'm saying pick a target audience and grow off of that. They will discuss the show more instead of having people judge them. I'm not saying that it's not okay to watch the show. I'm just saying, why do you watch the show? If anybody wants to chime in, you can tell me. Jeez, I'm needy. But the main thing that I'm trying to get across right now, what is there that I am missing that everybody else is enjoying? Carrying on. Thud. 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 What's the main thing in all of this that makes sense? With target audiences, you want to try and branch out on just that one thing. I've pointed this out constant times throughout this whole video, throughout this whole live stream. What are people seeing that I'm not? What is it in these shows that people are like, hey, you don't have a right to judge it? I do. I do have a right to judge it. Because if they didn't want to be judged, they shouldn't have said it. They shouldn't have made it. It shouldn't have been thought up. Whenever something is made, someone will be there to judge it. And I'm now going to be one of those people. My whole channel is now tea time. I have no tea. For one reason. I'm not going to promote myself as that. I will have tea eventually. I will show you how to make a cup. But as soon as I bring out the tea, it won't work with this show. I will have it. Now you're wondering, wait, that doesn't make sense, Sagan. That doesn't make sense, friend. Why doesn't the tea work? It's just a thing that I have right now. Not having a cup of tea. And then, as soon as I bring in the tea, the show loses something, the gag. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. Do you want some tea? Or do you not want the tea? Okay? Okay? 1 second. What do you guys want? And that's what I want you to focus on. Okay. 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 Well, we've been going off on a tangent. Oh. What to do? What are you ever to do? What's life? I'm going to talk about something else now. On the subject of life. I love life. Life is so much fun. And it brightens up everyone's day knowing that, hey, you're alive. You're doing good. But what parts of life are there that don't completely work out in this day and age? And it's mostly what everybody hates about this day and age in their life. That is the judgment. People don't like to be judged. Why do people like to be judged? Judged is the best thing ever. You can learn how to improve yourself, or you can tell the guy to go eat a dick. That works 2 ways. It's either you get angry at the guy or you accept it. Most people get angry at the guy. Sometimes I'm there if it is unjust. So let's say a person is doing something and they're just like, do you know what? These people over there, they've been very good. Let's reward them. And someone's like, you can't reward those people. Now leave. Why is that? Do people not like to be rewarded? Now, or judged? Now, that person has 2 reactions. They can be like, okay, that guy was a dick. Or that guy has a point. But the thing is, if the person's been good, you then reward them. The guy does not have a point. So, what's the point? Lack of a better word. I'll tell you the point. And I'll tell you it very slowly and painfully so everyone can hear. The thing with the point that I'm trying to get across is, why don't people enjoy the judgment? Judgment is a part of our everyday life now. We just have to accept it. We're judged in school, we're judged in courts, we're judged in everything. So just accept the judgment. Live on with it. And that's what we have to deal with. 1 second. Anybody knows how to fix a keyboard, I'd really appreciate it. I'm live on Google. What a wonderful day. Birds are singing, sky is shining. No idea what I'm doing. You guys, tell me what to talk about. Really appreciate it. Slowly running out of ideas. Now, what to think of? What to verily think of? Well, there are a couple of things I can think of at the moment. What to do with everything in life. When you run out of ideas, you really run out of ideas. I'm going to give you guys a hint. How do I come up with all my video ideas? How do I make a Frosty Seal video? Like, how does a Frosty Seal video get made? About tea time. Now you see, what you want to do is you come up with an idea. You do no research on the topic whatsoever. Then from there, you do whatever you please. You just ramble on the best that you can for as long as you can without any scripting. None of my videos have ever been scripted. S-E-A. Alright, so making a Frosty Seal video. You don't do any research. That's my main thing here. I do everything off of my memory, because my memory is better than any research that I can look up on the internet. Number 2. To make a Frosty Seal video, you have to do some very, very, very weird stuff. You don't do any research, you just talk. Now, where do I record all this? It changes. Usually I'm in my basement or I'm in my room. Right now, I am in a room. I am comfy against my bed because I am going to be here for a long, long time. Now, what are some other things to make a Frosty Seal video? If you're making a live action thing, don't script it, all memory. That's my main thing here. All my videos have to be, and I wish more media was like this. It can't be scripted. Scripting loses something because you're making an old opinion become something else. What I'm trying to say is, what am I thinking right now? What I'm trying to say is, essentially, whenever you're making a Frosty Seal video, like when something is scripted, it loses something because you're taking an older idea. When you write something down, that idea has already been made. With me, my ideas just come out of the spot. Therefore, it's my true feeling about the topic. And I wish more people were like that. They think and think and think about something instead of just saying what comes to mind from the start. And why do people think like that? Why do people do that? And sorry about all the pauses, I'm just doing stuff in the background as well. This is essentially what tea time is. It's just me talking on the spot about what I truly feel. You can't lose something when you're saying it. Whenever I say something, I mean it. If I were to say anything, that's what I truly mean. And if I were to script something, I'm losing everything. I don't care if I pause and stutter in everything, as long as it's my opinion. And that's what matters. As long as it's me talking about it, then I'm not losing anything anymore. How do we want to continue this? Come on, guys. Comment box right there. Want to see some things. Oh, we're gonna go for another. Let's go to 45 minutes. That seems perfectly fair. 45-minute video. Yep, I can do that. All right, ready? Round 3. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. We've gone about a bunch of things at the moment. Advertising? I don't know. Everything is just me. I'm just talking at the moment. And you run out of ideas eventually. That's the one sad thing. You never want to run out of ideas. How about what's all interesting? What's all interesting in life? What's all interesting to you guys? I want you guys to come up with a Tea Times Run video, okay? You come up with a video, I'll do it. Because eventually you're going to run out of ideas. And when you run out of ideas, I'm not happy. Because I don't get to talk. When I don't get to talk, it's not good. Because that's the main thing this is based around. Oh, if I have basically 3 minutes left, maybe just a 30-minute thing. Be sure to watch it live, guys. Yeah, always be sure to watch live. Have a good time with it, and you guys mean a lot to me. I've gotten all my views from you guys, so like every single view means a lot to me. Okay, so next time you guys watch it live. It's nice when you watch live. I think I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed Tea Time with Ren Live. This is the YouTube version where you see my little pretty face. And I'll see you guys next time.